Good morning from me and the back end of Mr. Beasley. We're having a snow day here in central Pennsylvania, northern Pennsylvania, I should say. And I've just declared to myself and Mr. Beasley that today's a jammy day. I'm going to make a lamb roast that I've got in the freezer, which I got to get my lazy butt up to take out of the freezer. And we're going to stay inside. I'm going to dive into my book. I got that book, Let Them by Mel Robbins. So hope some of you have gotten that as well out there. I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing a book club on that book, but I'm going to crack it open today. In that vein, look, he's sniffing. He's pulled the scrunchie out of my hair several times today. We play fetch with the scrunchie, but he's got to pull it out of my hair first, then he runs and then he brings it back to me. Anyway, he's growing up. Yeah. Anyway, so this is why you don't respond to people who are doing things like smear campaigns and let's see if you don't believe this, how about that person, starting rumors and lies and just basic untrue nastiness about you for whatever reasons they have to do that. No, that's theirs. Know what's yours. Know the truth of who you are, what's real, what's not. I mean, surround yourself with people who know you, who the reaction I've gotten is either laughter or you got to be effing kidding me. Anyway, so this is why you don't respond to that stuff, that craziness. First of all, you protect your peace and your mental health. These little campaigns are designed to, some people are, they get up in the morning and they think, how can I harm this person's reputation, mental health, well-being? That's their goal for that day. Recently, I left a dinner, a wonderful dinner with my husband, and I protect myself very well. I'm very well insulated. I don't seek any of this stuff out. And I told everybody, don't bring it to me anymore, and I'm very well insulated. But what happens with people that are that toxic and they don't know where to put that poison inside them, that they will keep finding creative ways to try to infect you. So I came out of this wonderful dinner, and on my notification showed up one of these Nancygrams from a stranger who I have no idea who they are. I'm certainly not bothering them. And what's interesting, it was on my notifications, I saw like the first line of it. I did the swipe up thing. By the time I swiped up, it was already disappeared from my notifications, and where the message was sent, it never showed up. So someone is handling things for me right now, is just sweeping out the trash before I even see it. So that's just one that like snuck through, but I just found that really interesting because all of my notifications were still there. All the other comments on another app that I was on were still there, but this one just disappeared. I will tell a story about how my sister has been intervening, and don't mess with my sister. She's a big sister, so good luck with you for that. But this is why you don't respond to this kind of thing, which I haven't been doing for months, as you've noticed. This is a referencing of it so that it's a teaching tool, because I've learned a lot, and I'm on the other side of this crazy situation that has been trying to affect my life. Anyway, this is why you don't reply or respond or defend yourself or get involved at all. First of all, that toxicity is theirs. It's not yours. You don't want to get dirty in that pig pen. First of all, you just don't. You stay in your own clean lane. Secondly, and this is the main reason, I've been doing a lot of kind of deep diving into this, is that the people who are willing to believe that stuff about you, like the worst possible things that could be said about a person, the people that are willing to believe, they're not your people. There are people that are seeing the exact same material and are like, are you effing kidding me? Because those are your people. This separates the wheat from the chaff in your life. So there's no point in defending yourself or trying to clarify or anything like that to people who are committed to believing the absolute worst about every single thing that you do in your life. People are watching this video right now and they're dissecting everything about it and spinning it into the absolute worst possible version of who I could possibly be. And then there are people who are looking at this exact same video right now and are looking at it like I just received an email yesterday, you make me laugh, you make me think, that they're your people that get you. There is no point in trying to convince somebody who is absolutely committed to seeing you through the lens they want to see you, which is in the worst possible light. Like, why would you waste your breath with that? That their opinion is not going to be changed. And the people that see you for who you are and know you, they don't need that information, because it's almost like an insult that, like, why would you even feel like you need to explain yourself to me? Like, do you think that I don't know who you are? So this is a very good moment in your life to up the quality of the people that you surround yourself with, and clear out the rest. So that is one reason why you just don't get involved. Don't waste your energy. You have better things to do than that. I have better things to do. I have had better things to do all this time than that. But people that are doing that on a Friday night, I'm out having dinner, wonderful dinner with my family, enjoying myself. We're all going around the table saying things we appreciate about each other. We're totally shoring up my brother, how proud we are of him. We're all leaving with this good food, good vibes, with this good feeling. And then there's a person who is on their Friday night choosing to spew hate at a stranger. Like, these are not lives you want to dive into, that you want to connect with, that you want to have infect you at all. You can ask for help. And I will tell this story about me asking for help from my sister a while back, and an absolute utter miracle that happened in my home that has absolutely no explanation whatsoever, other than her letting me know she's around. And things really started changing after that. So she's sweeping things out for me before they even land to me. So, that's really wonderful. Thanks for the help, Cindy. So yeah, keep that in mind, that like people who are devoted to seeing you through their lens of toxicity are never going to be convinced. They're always going to be thinking the most negative about you. And I sat through the Jodi Arias trial, and I watched how and I followed that very closely before it went to trial. And I watched how she kept morphing her defense. If you don't believe this, how about that? If you don't believe this, how about that? I mean, she changed her defense so many times and kept adding to it and padding it with, if you don't believe this, to completely smear and trash the victim. Finally evolving into, it was just absolute horrendous to sit through this and to listen to this craziness about a murder victim. Like, if you don't believe this, how about that? If you don't believe that, how about this? Let's think of the worst possible thing you can say about somebody, which is that they're a pedophile, and that, like, if you don't believe that Travis, I don't think you're supposed to say on YouTube, R-A-P-E-D, me, her, Jodi, an adult woman, then how about that he's into little boys, like, as if those things coexist typically. But like, let me just see how I can amplify this to outrage you about this murder victim. Certain people, that is how they roll. Is, if you don't believe that, how about this? Let me make this about... Girl. You can see where somebody would go to torturing a puppy, right? Who likes to follow that kind of pathway. You can see how somebody would... The people that would believe that are not your people. The people that would scoff at that, like, are you effing kidding me? Those are your people. It's as simple as that. And the one doesn't need it because they're not going to believe you, and they're going to believe the next crazy ass, wild, terrible thing that is made up about you. And the other people are going to be like, yeah, that's insane. And it's going to get so insane that people are going to start seeing insanity, and then coming back to you like, okay, now I get it. So just trust me on this. That's the trajectory of this thing. Protect your peace, stay out of it, keep focused on where your intentions are, what your life is about, and don't get drug into somebody else's mess. There's nothing to be gained by that. People then will also attack your silence. Let them. It's intentional. Let them. There is nothing you can do right for that group of people, ever. Let them think whatever the hell they want to think about you. Let them continue to spin all kinds of tall tales about you. Let them. Things get revealed. And the people that want to live in that rabbit hole, let them. The people that want to spend their Friday night doing that while you're out having a good time, let them. It's sad, it's pathetic, but it is what it is in this kind of situation. Let them. Do not engage. There is nothing to be had that's beneficial to your mental health by doing that. That's your PSA for today. I'm over here living and learning, enjoying myself. Gonna stay in my jammies today. I'm gonna make a lamb roast. I have one in the freezer. I think I already said that. And maybe my husband and I will binge watch something. I'm gonna get some reading done and see whatever else I want to get into in my creative jammy day, snow day. It's really coming down. All right, now I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna post this. Thanks for sticking along. I think we're up now, 5:56 or something like that now, so we're moving on up. All right, catch you later.